Whoa. Hold on. What's up, everybody? John from Old Reading Farm here. John from Cold Reading Farm here. It's freaking cold still. I think it's supposed to be warmer today, though, which is nice. But in today's video, we are going to show you how we give all 32 of our alpacas their monthly ivermectin shots. Let's get started. So we previously had 26 alpacas, and then I went and picked up 6 from Pennsylvania, from a farm that was just a little in over their head a little bit, or they just didn't know what they were doing with alpacas. They took in 6 rescues from a farm that had lost the lease on their land. But anyway, so now we have 32. So, wow, the sun is bright. So one of the key things, as you can see all the alpacas funneling in for breakfast. So one of the key things when it comes to alpacas and herd health day is, and basically anytime you're gonna give them shots or medication or anything like that, is corners. And I say corners because it's important to have an area that has corners, because when you need to capture your alpacas, you don't need like a chute or anything like that like you may need with cattle. You know, these guys weigh about 120 pounds on average. Some of them, looking at you, Brownie, weigh a little bit more than that. But so basically, once they get into a corner and they're facing the corner and they see that there's no way out really, they'll basically give up. And so, like, the easiest way... Hi, Aspen. She's so cute. So the easiest way to grab them is to get them into a corner, and then they'll stop moving, and then you can grab their neck, and then usually, like I said, they give up. And that's, you know, what's best for the animal. That's what's best for us. Because, you know, it's just me and my wife out here, and we have a lot to do. So we have 30 girls up here now, which is a lot. And so we used to color coordinate our shots. Oh, so the other thing is, sorry if there's wind, there's like a slight breeze, but I know this phone picks it up like crazy. So you're supposed to give ivermectin shots 1 milliliter for every 60 pounds of weight. Man, the sun, sorry. So you're supposed to give 1 milliliter of ivermectin per 60 pounds of animal weight. So it's a little difficult. We're not going to weigh each individual alpaca. So we estimate basically 120 plus a little bit more. And then we have some girls like Brownie, who is a little bit overweight. She is, where'd she go? She's right, I can't even see her, hold on. So you'll see Brownie right here. She's a little bit chunkier. She's a thick girl. So she gets a little bit more. And I mean, in general, someone like Aspen, who's only, she's a yearling, would get a little bit less. See you out there too, Belinda. And then we also have Macy, who is right here. She's just tall, she's big, so she gets a little bit more. But like trying to keep track of 32 individualized syringes would just be too time consuming and not worth it. So we just give them a little bit more than probably what they need. We confirmed with our vet that it's fine. You know, it's not gonna do any harm to them or anything like that. So they get around 2.5 milliliters each. And so, you know, we could potentially save some ivermectin by not giving them that much, but ivermectin is not one of those wormers that creates like viruses that are resistant to antibiotics or anything like that. It's not an antibiotic, it's a dewormer. Anyway, so we used to color code them. So like we would do all the white ladies first, and then we would, you know, move on to the black ladies, and we would move on to the black alpacas. Hi, Maple. Maple, you're so sweet. But then even that got too confusing. So I built this little roundabout doodad here, which you probably can't really see. But I made this little area, I sectioned it off for when we had shearing last year. So we would bring the ladies into this section from the main part of the catch pen, and then we would do the shearing, and then we would let them out this little gate right here. So now we do the same thing with herd health day. Oh my God, look at this. So now we do the same thing with herd health day. I need a haircut. Anyway, so now we do the same thing with herd health day, and we just give them a shot over here and then let them out. And that way we just make sure we give everybody their shots and nobody gets doubled up. Anyway, the boys go much easier just because there's only there's 8 of them now. Wait a minute, so we have 28 girls and 8 boys? That sounds about right, something like that. But anyway, so I'll set this up on a time lapse and maybe we'll check in here and there with Catherine's phone, because there's a couple ladies in here who have a less good time than others. Some of them are much better than others, and I'm guessing that Catherine is walking up here. Yes, she is, because you can see all the girls sort of moving. So I'm going to get to my post, and we're going to lock these girls in here and get to work. And so Catherine just reminded me it would be a good idea to talk about what we actually use this for. So we give them ivermectin once a month because we are in an area with white-tailed deer, and it's something where, like, there's the white-tailed deer have meningeal worm, and then when they pass it, there can be slugs that go through their poop and then carry that into the pasture. So even if you don't have white-tailed deer in your immediate vicinity, if you have them somewhere in your area, meningeal worm is most likely in your area, and you should be giving your alpacas monthly ivermectin shots. Because meningeal worm is a like 90% fatal thing that they get, and usually by the time that they show symptoms, it's not good. I think recently they have made a lot of strides in treating it and making it much better. But anyway, it is a serious thing, so you need to give them their shots. So that's what we're doing today, and now we'll get to work.
Hi, Cinnamon. Good job, Cinnamon.
Some of them are a little easier to get than others.
Muffin's over there looking pretty smug.
So Muffin escaped.
Yeah, Muffin jumped over this fence right here, which has literally never happened before. But it's the first
Actually, I think that did happen before once when we had the vet here.
Oh, maybe I wasn't here. It's working.
No, you were not.
All right, Silver, ready?
We got fake maple? Or no, we got that one. Who's that?
You want to say what just happened?
No.
Some days this goes off without a hitch, but today Brenda just
Pieced out.
busted through our fake little gate, which is why fake little gates disappoint and upset John. And Muffin has jumped a fence.
I feel very disappointed and upset. I might cry. How's my hair?
What'd you say?
How's my hair?
It's good.
That's crazy, right?
No, it's
feel it.
Oh, it looks
No,
good.
I can feel it.
No.
You're a liar. All right, so we'll just have to get them. Like maybe we'll try. Maybe we'll do like a dinner. But so the problem was, we just have baling twine holding this little latch together, and over time, as it sits out, it gets weaker, and we've stretched it to fit, and so there was a little more slack there, and she just powered right through it. So hopefully it'll be good.
Who wants to go next?
Kenny is also not helping at all.
Ooh. That was festive.
I don't understand how any of them could resist that. Look at that.
The other boys being like, no, me too. Honk at me.
Honk.
Come and get him, ladies. All right, Cookie, let's do you.
All right. So we had 2 escapees. Brenda, who's right here, and Muffin, who's now chowing down on the hay feeder. So, not ideal, but they always want breakfast, so we'll just have to get them tomorrow. And now Catherine is off to paint a whole bunch of carvings that we have. So we'll take care of the boys, I think, tomorrow, because we just got other stuff to do. I mean, so that took 40 minutes approximately, which isn't too bad, but we had a lot of difficulties with that one. Cookie got kind of tangled up in the fence because Willow was in the way, and just like, it was not a great day. Sometimes, you know, it's easy peasy and it goes like real fast, and sometimes there's a whole bunch of problems and it goes really bad. And I mean, you know, bad adjacent. It's not like really ever terrible, but now we both have other stuff to do, so we're gonna go do it. All right, so you may be asking yourself, John, what did you do all day that you had Herd Health Day in the morning? Well, I got a migraine shortly after that, so that's always good. So I was holed up in my bedroom for 3 hours, and now I feel much better now, so I think I'm all good. And then I went and I milled something. It's nice to have the sawmill back up and running. That's always nice. Catherine painted a ton of stuff. And then at the end of the day, I came out here and dug this giant hole. So there was 3 stumps in here. They are now all out. And so now I have to think about whether I'm going to grind this guy and that guy, or try to pull those out too. Now, this guy is already sort of showing above the earth, so maybe that would be an easy pull. But this guy over here, I don't know how big he's gonna be, so I may just leave him alone. So I think what I'll do next is go grab a bunch of rocks that I can fill this hole with, because now it's just, you know, empty space. Can't have that, because this is going to be the log drop zone. I'm going to have my guys drop some logs here so it's not, you know, messing up our pasture. And as you can see, I'm in the middle of doing the fence here, so I also may just fill it back in, because I'm going to get a load of rocks to put on top of here, but that's going to end up being sort of a sinkhole. So I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do. Do a little bit more filling on that. I also have some sort of fill over there, so that might be nice, but I have a bunch of rocks that I at least want to, you know, start to fill over there. And yeah, so that's about it. I can also go, I might do a couple other things before, you know, the day is over, but it's 4:15, so the day is, it's getting to be that time, you know what I mean? But anyway, thank you guys for watching this video, and I will see you next time.